Solve for y. So how are we going to do that? What's the first thing we need to do to solve for y here? Good. Subtract the 4x. So I have negative 3y less than negative 4x plus 6. All right, we subtracted the 4x. So if I want to show my work here, we subtract the 4x over to this side. Okay, now what are we going to do? Okay, so now we're going to divide everything by negative 3. So that cancels. Y. Does anybody remember anything special about dividing by negative? Inequality sign's got to flip. Good. Okay, so inequality sign goes from less than to greater than. So negative by negative is a positive 4/3. I'm just going to leave it as a fraction. And then what's 6 divided by negative 3? Negative 2. Okay? All right. Morel, you're up first on this one. How are you going to graph this guy?
Put a point at negative 2.
Good. You want to do next?
Go up 4 and over 3.
Very good. Up 4 to the right 3. Now in this case, I can't go any farther this way, and if I go down 4 over, I can't go any farther. So in this case, we're only got 2 points. Okay, Ava, dotted or solid? Okay, dotted line. Okay, now, keep in mind that this did happen. When you divide by a negative, your sign's got to flip. Okay, so now with that being said, it says y is greater. Everything above. So remember, we go from our start point. If you need to mark your start point, do that. So from your start point, everything above. So everything on this side is going to be an answer. Okay? All right, I'm going to put up a couple random dots. You tell me if it's going to work. First purple dot up there on the screen, is that an answer?
No.
No. Okay? What about this next purple? I'm making it purple.
No.
No, that's right. It's on a dotted line. What about the third purple?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay, now let's go back up and look at this one. This is the only guy, remember, that doesn't work for y equals mx plus b. Okay? So now you can memorize or make a table. Does anybody know what kind of line we would have here? Vertical line. Okay, it's up and down. Vertical line. Okay, solid or dotted? Solid. Okay, because it's got an equal sign, so we're solid. Okay, and where's it crossing my x-axis at? What number?
1.
Crossing at 1. So I'm going to put a 1 right here. Right, it's crossing at 1, and we know that it's a vertical line. It's going to be solid. Okay, again, if you need to make a table, you can do that. All right, now, on this guy, it says x is greater than or equal to 1. So if you're looking at your start point here, there's no up or down on this one, is there? There's no way to go up or down. So where do you think it gets greater? Where do you think numbers get bigger? Going to the right or going to the left?
Right.
To the right, okay? So if I'm looking at this, I'm going to shade everything on this side. Okay? Now, because this guy is special, if you guys want to draw like a little arrow, see which way he's pointing there? That's which way you shade. Okay, so I'm going to draw an arrow, and that would be the way I shade. Now, that only works on vertical lines. Other than that, it's up or down, top or bottom. Okay, so this is that one special guy. If you want to mark him or something, he's that one special guy that doesn't follow the rules. Okay, all right, flip over for me. Last problem we're going to look at is example 2. We're not going to work on example 3 yet. Okay, we're just going to do example 2. Okay, so example 2, it says determine which order pair are part of the solution set. So in other words, which one of these points work? And you can have none that work, 1, 2, all of them. Okay, how do you think we're going to do this? Anybody got ideas? Yeah, the easiest way is just plug in the corner point, see if it works or not. Okay? If you want to make a graph, you can. The problem starts becoming when you get really close on those dotted lines. If you're right on that border, sometimes it's hard to tell which direction to go. Is it good or bad? Okay? So what I highly recommend is that you just simply plug it in. Okay? So this is your x and y, right? And I'm just going to plug in x and y. So I've got 2 times 2 minus 3 times 3 less than 1. Okay, we're just gonna see does it work or not. Okay, so order of operations, what's 2 times 2? 4 minus 3 times 3? 9. So what is 4 minus 9? Negative 5. So is negative 5 less than 1? Yes, it is. So that works. That guy's good. Okay? Then you're going to go to your next point, 3, 1. So I'm going to do the same thing.